Hello everyone, this is Lance Mohr, and here's the statistics for August of 2015 in the Tampa real estate market. Now keep in mind this is single family homes in Hillsborough County, and of course, as I always say, if you live in the Trinity area, Land O'Lakes, Wesley Chapel, I would use this data right here because those areas are a lot faster selling wise, and the market's more like it is in Hillsborough County than it is in Pasco. But overall, everything's going really, really good in the Tampa Bay area. Still a complete seller's market. I had a client that was buying over an $850,000 home, was in multiple bid situation on that. So it's still going really good, but let's get right to it. If we look here on active listings, you could see huge jump from 43.55 to 54.62. I mean, that's almost a 25% jump in active listings. I mean, that's huge. It's been sort of trickling up from 43 to 44 to 45, back down to 43, but up to 54. I mean, we haven't seen that in over a year. It's a huge jump, and I know July is usually a very busy month, so I'm not surprised, but I think so many more sellers are coming on the market because their homes have been appreciating in value. But I actually had to pull the data twice because I thought maybe I made a mistake, and I had to go back and redo everything just to make sure, and I didn't make a mistake. That's really what it is. And then I got into the pending sale, and as you can see, same thing from on the pendings, going from 3298, so let's just call it 3300 pending and active with contract in July, up to over 4200 again. Almost a 25% jump in 1 month. That is huge. Now keep in mind, the active and the pendings and active with contracts, this is now business. So as you can see right here, we went down slightly on closings, but as I always say, your sold homes will lag anywhere on average from maybe a month to 2 months behind. So I would expect the September numbers to be very large for solds, but we'll see. We'll see next month what happens in September on the solds, but I expect them to be real large. If you look in the supply and demand, we definitely went up. You could see we've been in the twos, 2.5. Dipped a little under 2.5. Now we're at 3.36. Still, I mean, a real crazy seller's market. If you're a buyer and you're under $200,000, I mean, again, as I tell all my buyers, which is the same thing I tell my sellers, you don't want to rush into anything, but you have to be looking as a buyer with a sense of urgency. Because if you're thinking about it, another buyer's already thought about it, and they're probably putting a contract. I mean, I'm seeing stuff even at 400, and even the one earlier in the week at $800,000, multiple bids. So not everyone, but I always say as well, if there's 100 homes out there, 33% of them are just overpriced, 33% of them are just a piece of junk, and 33% or 34% are actually good homes that are priced within a reasonable range. But that's what 100% of all the buyers are looking at. So we'll flip over to the actual more detailed statistics of the August solds and actives and pending. And you can see right here again, down at from 100 to 200,000, really tight inventory, 2.31, and as you go up, still even up to 300, very, very tight, and up to 500, extremely tight. Very little inventory out there. And I know this looks like a lot right here, over 8 months of inventory, but this is homes over $500,000, so it could be 500, it could be 800, $1.62 million homes, and that's a very, very low inventory level for that price range. Keep in mind, 6 months of inventory on about $180,000 or $200,000 home, that's a stable market. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to give me a call. Share this with anybody you know, and please take the time. I can't tell you how much great information is in my webinars, my home buyer webinar, and you just go to tbbuyerwebinar.com, and if you're selling tbsellerwebinar.com. This is free, so it doesn't make any difference where you live. Check it out. I guarantee you, if you spend an hour of time as a buyer, you're going to save at least 30 to 40 hours looking for a home, because I just cut to the chase and I'll show you how you could get into a home just within several hours opposed to weeks or months. And selling a home, I really break down in a very simple approach what it really takes to get a home sold, and just getting through all the BS that all the real estate agents and all the salespeople out there are giving you. So anyhow, best of luck. Take care. Have any questions, don't hesitate to give me a call, give me an email. I look forward to talking to you. Goodbye.